All right, welcome everybody. It's Friday Night Comics. It's the heart of winter over here. It's the darkest of night right now, but where you are, it might be the morning. There's could be anything. It might be summer. It's amazing how the world works. Anyway, we call it Friday Night Comics, or the We Believe in Comics workshops at the Sequential Artist Workshop. SAW is a nonprofit. We're an online school. You can find us at sawcomics.org. You can find our courses there, including upcoming graphic medicine deep dive with Maureen Burdock, and that's going to be super great. Starts January 20th, I think. Um, and Maureen goes really deep with that. Next week in this slot, Friday Night Workshops, Mike Lowry is going to be doing sketchbook stuff. There's Maureen's thing. That's a limited class size, so sign up for that soon. Thanks if you donated tonight or any night or any other time. We appreciate it. It helps keep these events free. It helps pay the instructors. It helps us not be a one-way bank like Popeye is trying to make his bank. Speaking of which, we have an end of year fundraiser. I'll put the link in the chat. That helps us also because we're based in Florida and they hate the arts there. So, so reaching out to you. All right, so we're going to do a lot of sharing today because I think we have a magic live drawing session. So we ask that you keep it PG-13 and no inappropriate speech or imagery. We always ask that, especially in the sharing section. You can share any way you want with the hashtag Friday Night Comics on Instagram and all those other places. You can tag me or you can tag Saw at Comics Workshop. You can tag Ellen at Ellen dash or underscore Forney, and I'll put that in the chat. And we are at members.sawcomics.org. You can join our community there and share. Please keep an eye on the time. We're going to stop sharing at 90 minutes after. But you can contribute to our PDFs and all these other ways, and I'll put that in the chat. The PDFs, they look like this, and we put them on Seesaw Comics once a week, and they're just delightful little roundups of all the things we do. And I don't know what we're going to do today. I'm super excited to try and find out if it's even going to fit into PDF form. Our host has a great new book out. She's got lots of books out. They're all great, but a brand new one, and I'll put that in the chat too. So, Ellen, Draw Fire and Things on Fire.
Yay!
Here we are. I'm so excited you're here. Let me stop sharing. There we go. What am I gonna do, Ellen? I'm gonna spotlight you. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, there we are. I'm
Okay.
so glad
All
you're
right.
here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for doing this.
So glad that I'm here. Thank you so much for having me, for inviting me. Great to see some familiar faces, some students of mine. So I'll just tell you just like a tiny bit about myself. I'm going to try to keep this sort of like little intro-y part short. I know this is much more about the workshop than anything. I've been a comics teacher since 2000. I started teaching little kids, and then I started teaching at Cornish College of the Arts in 2002. Love teaching. And in 2018, here I'm zipping through my professional career. In 2018, I decided that I had had it with being an adjunct professor at college that I loved, students that I loved. Um, and so decided to, as sort of my capstone project, put together this book that Tom just mentioned, The Adventures of You, How to Write, Draw, and Star in Your Own Comics. It came out in August. It's a workbook. Here's my quick flip on how to tell comics, or the kind of the juicy creative part, not the professional part, um, so much. And It's basically it's for kids ages 9 to 99. Like the same stuff that I taught the college kids, but I just got to do a lot of burping and farting. If you include a lot of burping and farting, if you've never written for kids, I highly recommend it. It's the greatest. Um, I sent this book to Tom to take a look at, and we decided that this would be finally the motivation for me to come and do a Friday night workshop. And I was like, so Tom, it is a book on like exercises and things. So was there anything that stuck out for you? And I'm I'm gonna move my camera. So if that's gonna make you like your stomach churn, then just avert your eyes for a moment. Here, now we're at my desk. Oops. I'm gonna be fiddling. I'm gonna be fiddling for just a sec.
It's all right.
Okay, and then I think I have to make it so that, oops.
Can you make it less sideways? Maybe not.
I'm
That's okay.
not sure, but I also want to make it so that it doesn't mirror.
Uh, I think oh yeah, for you, you mean, yeah. Hmm.
Oh, you were seeing it just fine.
We, yeah, everything looks great to us, and we see your screen, which is kind of funky. It's because it's like
Oh, right.
it's
I should
spirographing.
probably have that not be that way. That's when I was playing with this before, and of course now it's a lot more awkward. Will that be terrible? Tell you what, I'll move myself a little bit sideways, and then we'll be fine.
We thrive on real life here. Real
Yeah.
real hardships, real
Oops.
weirdness.
um. mm, uh. So let me bring it down. Down. I'm gonna have to get this right because I'm gonna be drawing in a moment. Okay. So so I'll just do my best here for a moment, and I'll probably keep fiddling. So chapter two is drawing all sorts of stuff. If you saw the promo on Instagram, that's where this is from. Um, and so here is basically where we're starting today, how to draw fire. And so there's um, we're gonna get loosened up, and we're gonna be practicing doing this kind of Hot Wheels kind of action. It's I wore these jeans
Oh,
so
nice.
that you could see my.
Oh my gosh.
I did that. I did that.
Did you
I did
make
that.
them? Did you
I
embroider them?
did. I
Oh my
did.
gosh.
Okay. Um, I should really get this a little bit better, I think. I swear to God, Tom, I wrote to you and I said that
You said it's gonna be chaos.
it's going to be chaos. No,
It's
I wrote to you that it was at 20 of oh, Linda, thanks. And Kathy, I was going to say I don't generally look at the chat because it winds up being like way too much. So, but Tom, so I'm counting on you
I,
for like
I
things that I should know from the
totally. I've got
chat.
the chat. I've got the chat.
Okay. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna be doing a bunch of. So I know I didn't tell you what you need to have out and ready. You're gonna need you're gonna need a bunch of paper to just really like scrap paper that you're gonna be doing kind of like
Oh,
what I'm just like, ooh, just loosening up your hand and getting into uh, getting into being loose.
it feels like Ed Emberley stuff. Is it Ed Emberley, the kids illustrator?
Really, I don't know.
I'll put it in the chat.
Um, what did I just say? Oh, I forgot to show this. Here, I'm going to pop this in here. This is what I'm most known for. This book, this came out in 2012. Jean, you're there. You remember right before this came out when I was in Florida and I was teaching in Florida. And this, I was looking through the other day and realized one of the things I wanted to show you about fire is how powerful it is in your stories as a metaphor and a symbol. So this is the first chapter in my memoir about my bipolar disorder, and this was about the heat of what it was like, kind of in my head. Um, and so, as a way to convey that, and then also very literally, in this is my, my collection of comics about growing up in the 70s, and a story about um, you know how you're not supposed to put metal in the microwave?
Oh.
Yeah, put metal in the microwave. And it's fun to draw. Okay, so heading off in that direction. Um, so it just to loosen up your hand a bit. I want you to start just at one end and just I want you to know that this is already fire. So go ahead and start drawing.
Sort of spiky.
Just sort of spiky, like fangs maybe. And then and then once you kind of get in there, try to it doesn't have to be fast. Different different heights and depths.
Oh, nice.
Different
I didn't think
heights
about
and
that.
depths. And then just go ahead and relax, breathe into that. I was just like, no, this is gonna, like gonna make the thing, but just sort of like relax into that. So basically, kind of what you're gonna be doing here a little bit in drawing fire is if you're someone who likes cross hatching or has tried cross hatching, you know how you warm up, you get into the rhythm of it. Okay, so once you've done that for a bit, I want you to do scallops as if you're doing water, kind of, but
So
maybe
so it's got a little bit more of
again
a curve in it.
a little bit more of a curve in it. All right, keep going on that. All right,
I already feel inflamed,
yeah. So
engulfed.
here, I mean, if you look at that, it's already flames, right?
Yeah.
If it winds up being if it winds up being a pain to do this, you've already got flames. Okay. And you feel like you kind of have that. Make them, try making them tall. And again, like irregular
People are saying
heights.
people are saying they're like heartbeats or EKGs.
Sure, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Perfect. Okay, so now I want you to move on to scallops. So scallops like these, I
Oh,
think um, a lot of us have done for water. And if that is looking unfamiliar to you, then just try to copy and find that rhythm. And then try making them tall, thin, different shapes,
it's like the
real
most
thick.
satisfying thing ever.
Huh?
I said this is the most satisfying thing ever.
Well, that's great.
I like how they look like a parade of birds too.
Mm. Okay, now we're going to get a little tricky.
Uh-oh.
Ready? Yeah. So you're going to start doing one scallop going towards the right and then towards the left, and then one towards the right and towards the left, and towards the right
Oh my
and
God.
towards the left. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's just like, okay, just relax, relax into it. And if you mess up and you do it the same way both times, it's totally okay. Just keep going.
Totally messing up. I've lost the points. It was pointy at first.
Mm,
Now it's all rounded and sloppy, but really fun
mm,
anyway. Wow.
mm. All right. And if you're finding that you're getting that then you can start turning this into sort of a what I would consider a classic flame piece, which is the kind of crab claw. Do you see the crab claw
You have like
of that?
52 words for fire.
It's crab claw. Well, there's the S's and the backwards S's. This is your biggest mainest tool, I think, is the crab claw. If you can practice this and get this, then I have found this is what allows it to flow. So the big on the left side, small on the right side, big on the, oops, see, I just did that. I meant to do it this way. It's okay if your things are overlapping. That looks particularly fire-like. I'm kind of free-forming now.
Oh, overlapping others too.
Yeah. Okay. Um, and so now I want you to like, whew, go ahead and like whatever, just like shake it out and like just do a line of like, okay, easy. Ah, whew, that was we're just doing fire here. It's just burning and it has a mind of its own. Okay. So I am taking another, I'll put this up here. So one of the things that I that I that I that I showed in here, I'm going to go back to this page to the how to draw fire in book, is that if you look at these kind of Hot Wheel shapes is what we're going for, right? This is it's the classic, beware. This is what's on your fire extinguisher and whatever. It's just easy to read. Is that the pieces really are these loose S's, U's, J's, and C's. So let's go ahead and just here again, think of this as S's, some S's going down, going up. Maybe start joining them. Oop. We've done S's for a while. Try some J's, forwards and backwards, upside down. J, J,
I never draw S's from the bottom ever. This is
U.
really wild.
This is blowing your mind.
I know I've tried so many things
So,
already I've never done. This is really great. Wait, what are we doing with the J? Just draw J's. Okay.
oh, just draw them. So you're just like introducing your hand to doing these shapes. And now try another piece. I'm giving you just like the little pieces that you're going to be putting together. So for the S's, if you do a double, this is going to be part of a flame that comes out. Forwards, backwards, it's an S, and then it's the S. An S, 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 S. I'm gonna look at the chat for a sec because I can't see everybody like I usually can in a workshop. How is everybody doing? Can you move your paper up as you draw? Oh, I see. Sure.
Yeah, it's a little better. Just as you go down.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else are people feeling lost or feeling fiery? So far, so good? Okay.
So far, so good.
Okay. All right. So
Alice has it.
these are pieces that you are going to be adding in also. And then C's, and like fingernail clippings. Uh, uh, okay, and then um, let's see. Do I want to do the objects first or the whiteboard? Let's do the whiteboard. Okay, all right. So let's do another couple just across, and I'm going to give you what we're like going for. Actually, I'm going to share. Uh, where's my cursor? My cursor is. I'm gonna share a line of fire that is these things put together. Actually, I'm gonna draw it first. So with the scallops, the crab claws, the ups and downs. Let's see, or I can do this so that you can see. So up and down, and then you're going to keep doing scallops.
Oh,
And J's,
basically just integrating a little bit of
and
everything.
just like all of those things that you've been doing. Nothing different from what you have just been doing. And it's okay if you mess up. So this is the direction that we're going. And I want you to just give that a try. And I'm going to show you. So here's where I'm going to share my screen. I don't know why my mouse is. My mouse is not working.
Oh, nice.
So moving from, and I did this yesterday, and this is I think a little more abstract, like the sort of combs on the left, sort of a crab claw and kind of a comb or something. But um, so just moving from one side to the next and using these kinds of S's, J's, U's, loops, just moving. Okay, and then two more things before we get moving onto your comic. One is, some sea coral, great. But you know what? There's so much overlap between fire and sea coral. So I want you to write. So you're gonna write. I'm gonna do this, and then and then you'll write that. You're gonna write fire. You're gonna draw a couple matches and uh, marshmallow on a stick. You're gonna draw a little directional fire, a little symbol. So I guess maybe go ahead and maybe go ahead and draw these things. So write either fire or hot. Whoops. And then a couple little matchsticks.
Okay.
Get a square with a stick through it. I think many of us have had the opportunity to have a burning marshmallow at the end of a
Is that a hot
stick.
is that a Hot Wheel car down there?
It is a Hot Wheel car. It's an F. That's my Tom. That's my F1. Uh, let me see if I can. I'm
All right.
sorry, this has been so ridiculous trying to deal with. Oh, is that better? That's better, huh?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, so you got a word. You got so here. This is like it's a. I shouldn't have done it quite so straight. It's like a meteor. So we're gonna have a directional fire. So we're gonna have a fire in text. We're gonna have little fires. We're gonna have a medium-sized fire.
Oh.
We'll have a directional fire. We'll have a bigger directional, like because you gotta do a car. Um, Burning heart. So we're gonna kind of see like combining, like the fire behind your lead guitarist, whatever. And just for the sake, an evil daisy. So once you have those down, just go ahead and no pressure, just start. Just this would have been a handout if we were all together, just so that you wouldn't have to worry about it. And go ahead and do do some more of those shapes that you've been working on.
Fun.
I think my marshmallow is very drama burning marshmallow.
Yeah, people are saying your Hot Wheel looks like a Cybertruck.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, I think people want to see it on fire, so that'll be good. That you put a peace sign on it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun. Now I get to put my scallops to use.
Here. I guess I'm gonna do, I'll do it with like out of a I was just looking at my custom cars, my like Ratfink and um Big Daddy Roth
Hmm.
uh are uh, I'm not so crazy about that one, but that's okay. Makes sense that the one that doesn't come out is the car. I have a terrible time with cars.
Yeah, I think if we had a workshop that was draw cars and things in cars, no one would come.
Because actually, I would be like, "Oh, I should really do that,
No,
but
I know, I would too.
I think I'm busy that day. Oh, Jeannie, do you know what? One of the things that I had in the Adventures of You was how to draw a bicycle, but that wound up having to be chopped for time.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, I have how to draw scrolls and how to draw. I think those are really goofy, right? How to draw something, because of course, I'm like there's a million ways to draw all of these things. Um,
It was fun. The matches
uh,
were really fun.
Oh yeah, I could totally draw a cute little dumpster for fire. Well, you're gonna have a chance to be drawing things on fire in just a moment. So there's one more thing that I'd like to do. If you're not done with this, that's totally cool. We're going to, those of you who got here early saw that Tom and I were messing around with some different features that we don't usually use. And so we're going to open up, um, uh, let's try this. Here we go. Can can everyone see that the screen is a whiteboard now?
Yeah.
So we are all storytellers, going to sit around this campfire that we are going to create. So try from one end to the other. Let's maybe start with some sort of sense of like things are going in that. Excellent.
So draw flames.
So draw flames.
Nice.
Nicely done. So there's, let's see, sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
Yeah,
Ah.
definitely how the world feels, right?
Oh my God. Oh, great. Oh, great. I love this.
Yeah, manual bonfire, Chris says.
Yeah. I love the colors. Where's the, oh yeah, grab a different color.
Somebody's adding little stickers. Oh, I think the eraser actually accidentally erases big chunks. Somebody put a GIF in there. So you could do that.
Okay, we'll do this for uh uh what, 30 more seconds?
Sure. Very satisfying. Very cathartic.
Love it.
Chris says the eraser is a fire extinguisher in this case.
Oh yeah.
There's a really good little flame in the bottom left corner, just hiding out all by itself.
Oh. The little red one. You can
No,
trade.
to the left
Oh,
of that. That one's good too.
this was one that I was gonna, that you can trace others. Okay. I hesitate to stop this.
I
Um,
know.
I love it. Tom, you're more on top of like time and the general like flow of things. So what's your take? Shall we?
Uh, yeah, we should bring this down in a moment. This is really fun
Okay.
though. It's really fun.
Yeah.
We're enjoying it. I lost my uh tools. How do I get them back?
Ah, I lost my tools too. I don't
Weird.
know what happened.
Can we
Maybe that means it is come to its natural
yeah,
place. So I'm
I
gonna
think so.
stop it. Yeah. Oops.
I saved that too, so I'll
Oh,
put
okay, good. Okay. Um, all right. So that was great. Okay, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to your comic now. Um, if now, I want to say, God, I'm hesitant to move my camera now. Uh, um, if you want to keep drawing, like if you want to keep what looks like a butthole. Somebody just said that something I was drawing looked like
Oh,
a
the
butthole.
flower.
Oh, oh,
A kitty.
well, all right, well, let's keep going. That makes me think of a story, but we'll move on. Um, uh, so fire. So one of the things I want you to wait. Blah, blah, blah. Where's my thing? What we're doing? You did the fire and the did the shapes on the. So now you're gonna do a comic that uses a lot of fire. So um, so I figured that the kind of story in this book, I basically talk about two different kinds of stories, comic stories, and one is the developing a plot, little like how's it going to start, and um, the other one is developing just like things on a particular topic, so like kind of having a theme and then a few different items. And I was thinking that that might be a good one for this, so that you could draw a lot of different kinds of fire, like rather than just having fire as one plot point.
Mhm.
You could draw. I would like you to be able to draw as much fire as you want. That said, if you're like, yeah, but I want to do my story about like burning my girlfriend's love notes in a pot in the backyard, then that is what you should do. But so here is what I am suggesting is that we will do a comic, choosing a topic, and we're going to do a little bit of writing, um, and then coming up with the items, and then um, and then doing as much in fire, like panel borders in fire, and text using some fire, and maybe word balloons that are fire, or fire within the fire for hair. Um, uh, Fire as a campfire. Fire as a this is what the metaphor. This is what it feels like. I burnt my bridges.
Mm.
Um, uh, so go ahead and get yourself a piece of paper that you're just gonna write on. So if that means getting lined paper, for me, it's kind of nice to do that. And I am actually going to. Oop, I'm sorry. I should warn you. I'm going to be moving my camera.
Mhm.
Uh, so I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes. And what that's not a timer. That was my camera timer. Um, and I want, so here again, like I like to give, like, here's the direction. And if you want to do something else, your choice. But so here is a proposed theme, and perhaps title is hot stuff, uh, things I have set on fire.
Oh,
So you can go ahead and write that down, hot stuff, which you can skip the hot stuff part if you want, but that hot stuff, things I have set on fire.
okay. I wrote that in the chat. Hot stuff. Things.
Thank you.
Nice.
Um, and so for 5 minutes, I would like you to make a list of things that you have set on fire. And this can be, it can be, and I would like to say, one of the things that's really cool about fire is how one of the things that I really love about a lot of Indian gods is that destruction and creation are really gathered up into the same concept. So if you think about fire as something that clears things out, it also creates space. So I mean, that's the idea with wildfires, is that it, when it happens in a way that is healthy for a forest, it is allowing the forest floor to have to have sun and space that it wouldn't because the canopy gets so heavy. So like fire, I think of, like burning that X's love notes and photos in a pot and the kind of lift and space that I felt. So it's destruction and creation in one. So thinking, you could think of it as like pros and cons. So when you're thinking about this list, you don't, I guess my point is that um, if it starts to feel dark, think maybe in other directions. How can you either like reframe that for yourself, like what did this open up for me, or maybe can I go into fiction? It can be something that I know I set on fire recently was dragon breath because I drew a dragon. So that's something on my list too. So
All
it
right.
can be just something that you drew. It can be something metaphor. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. Oh, I should say, does anybody have any questions? Feverishly listening.
I would definitely say people, if you want to put it in the chat too, that'll be really fun because Talicia just put dinner.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, great. If you have any particular ones that you want to throw up there too.
Maybe things I want to set on fire.
Uh, I mean, if you want to, I mean, like it's your comic, right? If you want to
Uh-huh.
present it that way, in that, like have not actually, but would love to, there you go, right?
Fires I have loved. Somebody, Nina, put her favorite hoodie on fire with a roasted poblano pepper stem. Oh my God, my neighbor's backyard. Oh no.
Oh, wow.
All right. We got to make time for these comics, Ellen.
I know, I know. Well, that's next. Well, we're blowing there.
Green apple as a witchy sacrifice. Um, Akiri caught her car on fire. Wow.
Oh, styrofoam. Okay, 30 more seconds.
If there are any potters, they could write things I have fired.
There are a million bazillion puns that you can pull.
Yeah, it's not even a pun, really, because you can actually fire pottery in a real fire.
Right. Oh, yeah, it's true. Right, true.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, so look at what you got, and look at all of these things that are amazing. And you can look in the chat and see if there's anything like, oh yeah, like my cat turned on the stove once, or whatever. Um, uh, thank you so much, all of everyone. These are great. These are amazing. Um, my mouth eating ghost pepper salsa. I can see that drawing right with the tongue. Uh-huh. The fire. Okay, so now I want you to be deliberate about what you choose. Choose at least four, five, six. Circle them. I think I probably picked that up from Lindberry, but that maybe that's standard. But just so that you can be decisive. These are the ones that you want to do. Um, uh, you can use holding up this kind of basic template. Just have these loose like shapes. I actually in class today I did just like a really quick version of I was like, would I want to do it in a grid? Like how to do it in like fire panels. Fire is kind of funny. Oh yeah, no, you can do it in fire. So I want you to however much of this appeals to you, have your panels be the shape of fire, or have the whole thing be fire, and then put your firing things in the middle. Draw those things on fire, and give us a little something about them. So, how it is that the notes and photos were really super smelly, and like a world of relief opened in my heart.
Mm.
Um, uh, if something wound up being just like a yucky thing, perhaps lessons learned, much appreciated, or like even just like a thing, like what's a thing? What was create? You can think like, was there anything created from this that would make this like an interesting item? So all these things. So your title and have that be on fire. Either like the entire thing with objects in it, somehow have these framed by fire with these objects that are on fire with some sort of descriptors. And as with any comic that's just sort of on a theme, you really want to think about what your last one is. How can your last one be funny or odd or otherwise maybe give a little snap. Mine that I did in class, I don't love it, but it's different from the rest of them because it's a winter wonderland candle, and that it brings me a lot of comfort and the smells. I don't know. I didn't get all the wording down right because I was actually in class, but um, so that's what you're going to be doing now. I know that I'm not giving you like a ton of time for that. Um, so don't sweat it a whole lot. Get that down. Get your hand moving. Does anybody have any?
How much time do you want to give us? I say not much.
Okay, not much time.
Okay. It has been said.
I don't know. How much is not much time?
Um,
10.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I bet you could start with 10 minutes, see if we've got some early early people ready
Yeah.
to share,
Yeah.
and then other people can finish up, and then as the early
Okay.
people are sharing.
Okay. How about if you really know like what you're like you're just gonna burn through it, then go ahead and do that and we'll start sharing in 10 minutes or so. Oh, you are? Well, let's wait for a little bit for people to get their stuff started.
I like that
So,
you're encouraging, a list, but also a fast comic sort of encourages us to concentrate on the flames, concentrate on what it was, maybe concentrate on the list and maybe not get too specific with like the rest of the cartoony details and stuff, you know?
hmm
And
hmm
I'm encouraged by that. I like the idea of just like, all right, I don't have to make this good. I just have to draw the flames.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I did that for mine for my peel off and the pot with the peel off burning and the pot with the ex-boyfriend's love notes and photos. It's the same pot. I think it actually might have been the same pot, but it's this very simple pot where I was really mostly just concentrating on drawing the flames.
That's an unlucky pot though.
But it's an honored pot.
Yeah, honored. I like that. I don't think our friend Pam Y is on the call tonight, but she has a comic called Water I Have Loved, and I just realized that when I said Flames I Have Loved, I was aping her title. A
Mm.
good title. I might use it. Oh, do you have a timer on, Ellen, or should I put one on?
Oh, we said that at I guess 4:50. I think
Yeah.
it was must have been 4:51 because Bill came and said done, like right after, right? And
Oh,
that's
true. Oh,
4:52.
okay, wow, that's fast. Okay. I'll put a timer on for 8 minutes?
Okay.
7? Have you seen our Zoom timer app? It's pretty funky. I put
Oh,
it on. So it's on my
oh,
face, but and then
I
it'll
see
play
it.
it'll play this grand music when it's ready. All right, but I gotta make my comment.
Yes. This is nice. I'm getting a chance to go back through the chat. And
Mm,
one person said that it's really hard to get away from symmetry
mm,
when you're doing the flames, and it's definitely true. It's definitely true. That's why it's like there's one difference with the from doing like cross hatching or something is that you do want to try to keep varying it.
mm. I think our timer says we have 1 minute left, or at least for the early birds. There you go.
That's great, everyone. The drama. Okay,
Mm.
which means um, which means that uh, we begin, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, we
so
can.
Tom, how does this? Can you
I can handle it.
guide
Yeah,
this part?
definitely.
That'll
I
be
can handle
great.
it. The first thing, Ellen, though, is raise your Zoom hand, you personally, and that'll keep you up in the grid. And then uh is it down there? Is it might be under react, you might have to hit the heart or else you it might uh
Reactions,
you have
raise hand.
oh, you got it. Okay, great. And now here's the key though, and it's okay if you don't get it because nobody does. Zoom will automatically think that you want to lower your hand at some point, and it'll give you a teeny tiny pop-up down below, and it'll say, "Looks like you're ready to have your hand lowered." And if you see that, hit cancel. But if
Okay,
it's worse things have happened if you miss it. It's okay. So yeah,
okay,
and then it looks like people are already putting their Zoom hands up. So I'll
excellent.
ask them to unmute, and we'll spotlight them and take a look. Yeah. All right. We'll start with Kat, and then we'll go to Bill, and then Lamb. Here we go.
Hello. So this is going to be hard to see, I think, because I did the sketch in pencil. My first one, wow, that is terribly hard to see. Oh, this is the worst camera in the world. So the first one says my things I've set on fire, my last job with metaphor.
Hmm.
Uh, but I've got it on fire in a thought balloon going by.
Bye. Yeah.
And it kind of happened that way,
Mhm.
unfortunately. My second is my stomach, and my poor stomach is surrounded by all kinds of coffee crying out no more, and it's engulfed in flames. Third one, my operating system, because Windows has failed me for the last time. Bleep you Windows, computer on fire. I almost set Linux on fire earlier, but it's fine.
Mm.
Uh, and my last one is my fear of showing strangers my drawings. You see one of my fine artworks there, and I'm shouting off stage, "Look at it, look!"
Yay! Excellent. That's nice with the flame shape around them, like the panel shapes.
That was
That
kind of
it
fun.
looks
I like
great.
that. Thank
Excellent.
you.
Excellent. Looks great.
Thanks, Pat. Thank you. We'll go to Bill next. Here we go.
Yeah, I loved those. Okay, let's see how well this comes through. I started drawing as soon as Ellen said, draw fire.
Mm.
So I have Big Head Bubba's his fire, and then Foyer in the foyer says Alsatian Alice. So I'm sort of doing a children's book here.
Mhm.
And Kitten Peter, the obligate carnivore, toasts scallops, and the robo scallops watch. Robots courtesy of Uncle Lux Luthor, mad scientist. I had fun drawing the fire.
Cool.
And then I was like, okay, I tried to do a horizontal fire, and I could not remember. It was either in Blazing Saddles or Silent Movie where a woman totally torched a cigarette somebody lit for her just in one puff. That was impressive.
Mm.
And I have, you said to draw a character as fire, so I have a fire character asking, what is a hot take anyway?
Mhm.
I know I had to look it up. And as far as things I have set on fire, well, uh, I have a gas stove, but I haven't set on fire anything that wasn't supposed to be. Decades ago at a campfire, we dripped pieces of a plastic bread bag over fire. It was
Mm.
just kind of hissed and whooshed and dripped, and it was interesting. Um, I wish I could tell mean people stop or burn.
Stop or
Uh,
burn.
yeah. See, what else did I write? Oh yes. During Turkey Day, MST3K annual holiday, chat was on fire during the day the Earth froze. There were so many puns on what a sampo is. Free samples at the grocery store. And that's all I've got. Lots
Mm.
of flames around the edge. It was fun. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Great. Yeah, the flame line looks really great. It's not I think, like it helps when you're hesitant too and you're still figuring it out because it makes it rough.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
definitely
good.
had a lot of rough. If I could show you
Uh-huh.
the other page, but it was fun.
Excellent. Cool.
Thanks, Bill.
Good.
You're welcome.
Okay, we'll go to Lan next, and then Julie after that.
I'm a bit shy, so I'm just gonna send this right into the chat. I hope that, oh, I cannot.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't think that'll work.
unable to send file. Okay, so I have no choice but to go on camera. So let me just do that.
All right.
So, this one is my comic.
Oh,
So, oh, I might need to flip it.
Nope.
Uh,
It's
no,
good
no,
fine.
it looks great.
okay, so it's funny, Ellen, that you should mention the candle because like my first
All right,
thought was my Yuletide themed candle that like smells like wintertime, like it helps me relax.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's literal, but the next one is more like symbolic or metaphorical. It's me burning a comic book, which I would not do for my personal collection, but it's sort of like I'm doing this because sometimes I feel frustrated with this long form sort of storytelling. Maybe I don't like, the writer's direction. Maybe I don't like the storytelling or pacing. And like I've recently found that it's like no longer making me happy. So I'm just going to burn it and like make my own comics, which is why I'm even here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is just me making breakfast. I need to really get my nutrition in. I need to force myself to actually cook a warm breakfast instead of like granola bars like every day. And finally, this last one is also not literal. It's symbolic. I'm burning my smartphone because I need to be less like technology, like less addicted to technology, like just picking up the phone and like looking at notifications, even though there are none, and sort of like not overly relying on that.
Right.
So, like half of these are literal, half of these are symbolic, and this was very cathartic to do. Like really,
Excellent.
truly. Like I really needed to do this actually. So thank you.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Lan. All right, we'll go to Julie next if Julie's ready. And then
Okay.
after that, we'll go to,
You,
oh,
you do
great,
first.
2 people. Hi.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Louise.
No, you do it
Oh,
first.
okay.
You do it first.
This is New Year's Eve. Now I can't read it if I'm in front of it. Hold on. It's basically one year we wrote down all the worst things that happened to us. and then we crumbled it up, threw it in the fire, and then clapped while they burned all the bad things. And then
My turn.
Nice lettering at the top too.
All right.
Thank you.
So my friends constantly tell me on how I'm such a horrible cook, I could burn water. So I made a comic out of it. Basically, it's me making tea, and then the water catches on fire, and I'm like, ooh, pretty fire, pretty fire, and I accidentally touch it, and then later my hand is like burned, and I'm pouring the fire up.
Oh, look at that burn hand.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. You got some nice steam in there too. You got your water, you got your fire. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Thanks so much.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to Maya next. Maya, 2 weeks in a row.
Yay!
You.
Woo. I'm here with a friend, but I think she's gonna be shy about it. Hello. So this one's based off of a true story. So here's my comic. Oh gosh, I have terrible lighting. Let's see if we can. Let me see. I can have. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I don't know where the camera is. This way. And then, oh my God, I'm terrible at this. Things I have set on fire.
Excellent. Got it.
Match, a candle, my cat. And yeah, basically what happened was I was lighting something and my cat's tail swished into the flame and completely caught on fire. So the bottom is me rushing to alleviate the situation before it gets worse. So did you want to share? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is great.
Thanks, Maya. Nice to see you. Okay, we'll go to David next. Here we go.
Okay, so my father had a beautiful 1955 Cadillac. It was blue, as I recall, and had big tail fins. The Cadillac had big tail fins, and if you lifted up the fin, it was access to the gas tank. And as kids, we thought, what if we held a match over the gas tank? And sure enough, it lit on fire, and flames were shooting out of the end. It was going to blow up our house. It was pretty scary, but all we had to do was close the fin, and it shut the fire off. So our house and the car didn't burn.
Did you get in trouble?
Yes. At least it didn't blow up the car.
Yes. Oh my God.
We closed the tail light, and of course, gas wouldn't come out, and it was a beautiful blue 55 Cadillac. Fortunately, destroyed.
Nice. Nice. Did you look up a reference for that, or do you just remember?
Yeah, I looked at. It's hard to draw these things. To draw a 55 Cadillac, I had to look it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
David.
we'll come when Tom offers the car drawing
We'll have to find
workshop. We'll be there. Right.
I'll
Thank
be
you.
there.
Great. Thanks.
Thanks, David. Okay, we'll
Love
go to
it.
Kate next. Kate, and then Chris, then Nina.
Oh, I'm not gonna read it really in interest of time, but I think we started. Oh, this was so much fun.
Oh, good.
We're doing that, and like ended up like
Nice.
doing this car, and it's actually in splashdown.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it reads, but it's going into water.
Right. Right. Oh, that looks like so much fun. I mean,
There's
like
more.
the drawing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
There we go.
A flaming fish.
Excellent. Ice on fire.
Nice.
Snow.
There's you.
Oh.
And
Mm-hmm.
Molly's
you got us pretty loose.
That's well, so you should get the book. There's plenty of burping and farting.
I'm sending that book to my 13-year-old friend.
Excellent. I hope they like it.
He needs this book.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thanks, Kate.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to Chris next now, and then Nina. There you go.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
I started drawing before I heard the end of the prompt, and I thought we're just going to draw stuff on fire, and so I thought of the state of the world.
Mm,
I try to vote, but my ballot's on fire.
yeah. Right.
I try to watch the news, but the TV's on fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I try to read the paper, but it's always on fire.
Uh-huh.
And I try to look at my phone, and it's always on fire.
Right. Right.
God.
That's great. You know, I'm so glad that you missed the beginning of the prompt. That's perfect. That's awesome. Really.
Thanks very much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Second cell phone on fire. All right, we'll go to
Right.
Nina next. Hi, Nina.
Hi, aloha guys.
Aloha.
This is my hot stuff, and things I have set on fire. Leaves when I was a kid,
Love it.
was terrible. We did ants too, but I thought I would just do the leaves. Then it's my favorite hoodie with the poblano pepper I was roasting, and the stem caught it on fire. And then I did the camping, kayak camping, set the picnic table on fire because I lit my stove wrong or something. And was in a little island in the middle of the San Juan Islands when that happened. And then my home here, I've never had worked with a Traeger grill, which is a pellet grill, and I started it wrong and I set everything on fire in the grill. And then the denouement is my relationship with my husband, which I set on.
There's your denouement.
Yeah, and here I am.
Yeah. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. And nice use of color in there too.
Yeah, I have all these awesome brush markers, and they're quick, so it's really fun to play with them.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Ellen. This is awesome. I'm glad to be on fire today.
Thanks. Excellent. Good. I'm glad that worked.
Thanks, Nina. Nice to see you. We'll go to Kelly next. Here we go.
Hi. So I'm kind of still struggling drawing the flames, but I had a lot of things that I was thinking of. I used to smoke cigarettes, and I've definitely caught those on fire. And I don't know if the words are backwards, but this is supposed to be bacon that I caught on fire. This I put an Arby's sandwich wrapped in the microwave, and it caught on fire, and it was actually ended up being like a positive moment with my dad, which I didn't get much of those, but he came and saved the day, and all he did was unplug the microwave, but the fire went out.
Yeah.
And then definitely like a lot of other people, I feel like I set a job on fire. I left a teaching job in the middle of the day, and I was probably manic at the time, but I definitely don't regret that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So we both have the fire mania
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank
Kelly.
you.
It works. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. That's great. And you can see, even if it's rough, it's fire. What a great share. Thank you.
Thanks. And a reminder for everybody to share after the event. I'll put it in the chat one more time. Lots of ways to share. Okay, we'll go to Sally. Hi, Sally.
Sally.
Hello. So I just did examples of things and it sort of built. So baked Alaska, whiskey drinks, bad vibes and regrets on New Year's Eve, a sacrificial green apple to summon witches, very smelly.
Wow.
And stuffed animals I thought I had outgrown. This is still traumatic to me. It was horrifying.
Oh.
I thought this will be purifying to burn them and they'll go
Great.
into the universe, and it was just horrifying.
Wow. That sounds like a whole story right there.
Right.
No, it does. Like that would be something worth like like when it's not kind of like a workshop on the fire, but like, wow, what did that mean and where did that come from? Why did I think that? Why did it resonate that way?
Yeah.
How is it still, interesting.
Yeah, I think it's related to the green apple sacrifice somehow, like anyway, thank you all. That was fun.
Thanks, cool.
All right, we'll go to Alice if Alice is ready, and then we'll go to Judith. See if Alice is on. Oh, there we go.
Complete.
All right, is Alice there?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Are you able to share?
Yeah, but it looks blank. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you see anything?
No, we can't see anything.
Who? Well, I don't know what's wrong because I'm on. Well, go to somebody else and I'll come back to me later and I'll see if I
Sure.
can figure this out.
We'll go to Catherine and you can try and figure that out. And after that, we'll go to Judith. Hi, Catherine.
So I chose guilt of all my things, and just to come in focus, not really. Sorry about that. There we go. If I get out of the way. Anyways, it's not working. Trying to hide behind it, but let me know if it comes into focus. There we go. A little bit. No. Anyways,
there you go.
There we go. Okay. So the first one is just, it's little things like you didn't text me back. The second one is I'm an academic, and there's a joke among academics that reviewer two is always the asshole. And so against a reviewer two saying, you didn't cite me. And then this one down at the bottom is actually something that's haunted me for years. So my first boyfriend broke up with me when I was like 12 because I didn't care enough, which I now think is hilarious. But it was very confusing at the time. And Piper, one of my classmates, said to me, Marcus really loved you. And I just like felt guilty and confused about this for a lot of my life. Thankfully, at least a lot of
so funny.
It was like I was such a weird dig. But anyways, and then yeah, my mom wishing I'd had kids. So I just honestly, it's still a work in progress, but I think I have genuinely something about age and the stage of life has allowed me to just burn a lot of that up. So very grateful.
Yeah. Cool. Nice. Looks beautiful.
Thanks, Catherine. All right, we'll go to Judith next. Here we go.
Hi. Okay, I just wanted to quickly, the first time when you were just having the exercises, I ended up just really getting into that
nice
thing. And then I kind of liked this page, even though I wasn't thinking too hard. I just liked it. So anyway, thank you.
Yeah.
The pictures part are very small, so I'm going to show it just when you could see the story, but I'll come in when the picture is there. It begins, before my dear husband died, he told me he wanted his lifetime of journals burned. Remembering Kafka and Max Brod, everybody knows that story, right? Kafka wanted all his writing burned, and Max Brod, his friend, said yes, but then didn't do it. And so that's how come we have Kafka. Remembering Kafka and Max Brod, I told him no. But then after 10 years, I felt I had to honor his wishes. Yes, I read them first, but that's another story. My daughter-in-law, who loves ritual, told me what we should do. She said to write a letter to him and then burn it under the night sky. And here you can see that picture over there. And the thing that happened was a very strange thing happened. A tall funnel of smoke rose up from the pot past the roof of the house. I had never seen anything like it this way. It was as if there was some kind of I don't know what the deal was. And that's the pot. So wait a minute. So then the next day we drove to the beach, to the Mediterranean, near I live, and we burned the journals in big metal bins. It took hours. These are the big metal bins, they have them on beaches to burn stuff. And then we bathed in the sea.
Wow.
Okay?
So cleansing.
And then, no, that's not the end. When I came home, I found the pot where I had burned the letter to him the night before. It was just ashes with just one scrap intact and legible. And it was the scrap that said, I am. So that's a true story.
Wow.
Thank
That's
you.
quite a story.
Thanks, Judith.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, and a reminder to upload these or post them. I'll put that in the chat again. We'll go to Ava next.
Perfect.
Ava's
Thank you.
ready. And then Amy after that, then Jean. Might go a little long, Ellen. Are you all right with that, or what do you think?
That's fine with me.
Okay.
Hey all. Let me flip.
Hi, Ava.
There it is. Okay, hi. So I drew a few things, starting a little bit more metaphorical and getting sort of more realistic at the end. So here, I felt that at first I was like, hang on, what have I even burned? So I said not enough things because I kind of hold on to a lot of things. And so I drew my head floating because I'm holding on. And then next I did draw one thing that I did let go of, so sort of some past beliefs, and so make way for new ones, and kind of did that sort of symbolically with like the burning grass, leaving room for a flower to grow. And then a fun one when I was a kid, I burned paper in the microwave so I could have like an old looking map to play around in the yard with.
Right, right,
And then
right.
the last one, creme brulee.
Nice. And nice directional flame too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's like a swimming pool sized creme brulee. That is what I want.
I think anytime I see fire in a cartoon now, I'm going to say Ellen Forney would be proud.
That would be an honor. I hope that you do.
All right, we'll go to Amy next. Here we go.
Cool, thank you. So the first thing I wrote about was why I was scared of fire for a very long time as a kid. So that's the absence of fire. When my dad told me what would happen if when I turned on the stove for the first time, like teaching my sister and I how to cook, telling us how we would die and he would die and like the house would explode if we did it wrong. And then recently, fire has become a big source of joy. My husband and I have this little fire pit in the backyard, and we invite our neighbors over a lot. He's made also this stick-powered rocket stove, which is just like these concrete blocks, the ones with the holes in them, and like you put fire in them, and we go for stick walks and collect sticks. It's great. He got this thing that like one of those candle holders that like Scrooge walks around with, like in his pajamas, and he like carries in winter in the staircase and stuff, and it's hilarious. And one of our first friends when we moved where we are now in Madison, Wisconsin, also gifted us a what is it called? A fire like snifter kind of thing. It's really sweet because every time we play Dungeons and Dragons, we have these two like on the wall candle holders that we light, and we met her through that. So like fire is a big source of happiness now, and it used to very much not be. So it was fun. It's really fun reflecting on that. So thank you.
That's great. That's cool. It's interesting, like fire as transformation, and then also like the transformation of fire and what that's meant to you, how that's resonated for you. That's cool.
Nice.
Excellent. Thanks.
Thanks, Amy. We'll go to Jean next. Here we go.
Hey.
Hi, Jean.
Hi. So Ellen, this actually made me totally miss being at the art residency with you and the daily drawings we would do. But what was nice about this was for me was drawing loose and feeling like just kind of not overthinking it, you know, and drawing in physical medium, which I don't do that often lately because I've been mostly drawing iPad. So it was really fun to just bust out pencil and do something physical. So let's see. So I did marshmallows, which I don't enjoy burning. Like I always try for the slow roast, so not on purpose. I did bills a few years ago in like a New Year's ceremony. You know, mystery food in the toaster oven. Like I didn't know what it was after it got burned, but you know.
Right.
And then birthday candles. And then the last one was burning incense at a Buddhist temple in China. But I felt kind of guilty about it because I'm not Buddhist and I wasn't sure if I was supposed to participate in the ceremony, but I don't know. It seemed like maybe the thing to do. I'm not sure. But it was fun drawing all the flames and just being super loose and just going for it. So
yeah, nice, and nice, like sort of ambient flames around too. Like it's all flamey all around. It's
yeah,
great.
they were fun to draw the flames. So I also went through a period of drawing Ghost Rider a bunch cartoons just for fun. And so then it was like, oh yeah, the flames, but it was nice to warm up and do a whole bunch of these. So it was thank you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great.
Thanks, Jean. Yeah, we haven't seen
Nice
any
to see you.
Ghost Rider imagery. All right, we'll go to Tracy next. Here we go.
All right. It's my first time here and I'm a little nervous, but I was holding myself accountable to share, so here I am.
Awesome.
I did things I've wanted to burn.
Ooh,
and so first one was, you know, marshmallows, because I like the burnt ones, unlike the last person who spoke. I love them as black as they can get. And then I put the yurt there because my husband and I rented a really beautiful yurt in Central Oregon, but we were both recovering from COVID when the reservation came, and we were both feeling terrible and could not get the fire lit. So we just left. We didn't even stay. It was freezing. And then my childhood home is when I was 6. I thought it was an awesome idea to try and burn it down, and thankfully I got caught and grounded, so that didn't happen. And the last one is to burn my conditioning from childhood. So some belief work, like has been mentioned by some other folks tonight.
Right, right, right. There you go. Nice. And a really nice overall composition that looks like a really nice, loose, natural line.
Thank you.
And I guess, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tracy. Yep. And lots of ways to share and join in the PDF at the end of the week too. It's in the chat. We'll go to Joshua next. Here we go.
Hello. Hopefully, I don't know if it's like showing the right way forward, if I need to like flip it or not.
It is. No, it's right for us.
Okay, awesome. So mine is like, yeah, I realize just how little things I've like burned. So, but the thing I have like set fire to is like a barbecue pit, like when I would like do that for my parents. And so, effectively, like I was like, okay, so like I'm gonna set like an actual match, and then those things are like what set like real fires for me. There's like a belly sort of fire that I get whenever I like say I want to be alone, but I really don't, you know? There's like the sort of like laser vision eyes I get when my neighbor like loves like tap dancing on my roof, on my ceiling. There's me having a deadline effectively, and then the fire under my butt.
Fire under your ass, yeah.
Yeah, and then like me like setting myself on fire when my partner is getting ready and I'm like bothering them, you know, because that's like the little moments I get with them like between the day. But
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah.
Thank you, Joshua. Yeah, and definitely share again later so we can see these later. Hi, Aaron. We'll go to Aaron.
Hello.
How you doing?
This was good. This was so fun. This was great.
Great.
This is mine.
Nice.
And I'll sort of set up a little at a time, things I have set on fire, old journals, my hair. I was not injured. My hair was injured.
What's that awful smell? Right.
It is a terrible, yeah, it's such a bad, I noticed the smell before I realized why. My reputation, mostly in the 90s, maybe a little of the 80s, and on occasion firewood. Yeah, that was fun.
Great.
And this is like different from the way I usually draw fire, so it was cool to explore a different way. Thank you for that.
Nice. Cool.
Great ending. Thanks, Aaron. All right, we'll see if Christian's ready, and then we'll go to Edgar, Alice, Kai, and Jennifer. We'll end with Jennifer. Christian, are you there? You are. Draw things on fire, Christian. Oh, can you unmute? Let's see if you can't. Let me see if I can.
Yeah. This is like a penguin. I don't know why I don't want to do with this penguin. It just seems like more of a penguin trying to find a lost ice fire or something. It's like it's flame but fire, but ice as well. Like seems like a valuable artifact.
We saw ice on fire earlier. That's a penguin.
We did see ice on fire.
The penguin's feeling that vibe. Thanks, Christian.
So I have to sleep in your room now.
We'll go to Edgar next. Edgar.
Wake up and then you okay. Well, thank you as always, Tom, and thank you, Ellen, for the inspiration. Tonight, I chose "Oh, My Poor Broken Soul Is on Fire." The following story is true. Only the artworks have been changed to protect the innocent. I am at the Charleston Art Museum in Omaha, Nebraska, to attend an opening reception. And there's Edgar with dark hair. That's a long time ago. And I'm looking at a painting by Salvador Dali entitled "Fire, Fire, Fire." And look at her. This lady recognizing me and say, "Why, Edgar, hello." the beautiful ME, initials only, recognizes me at the reception. You must understand that I first saw ME at a Bellevue Artists Association monthly meeting. And to my friends, I say, "Who's that, Joe?" And then I actually said, "That's the girl I'm going to marry." That's the only time I've ever said that. The next month, she saw a piece of my art at the meeting. "Wow, is that yours?" We met and went out to spend the day. And at the end of the day, "Oh, Edgar, this was the most wonderful day of my life." "Well, perhaps we can go out again." "Don't get me wrong, I'm seeing someone." Sad fire wells up inside me. Yet later, during a snowstorm, she tells me she doesn't want to be alone. "Oh, Edgar. Oh, M.E. Kiss, kiss, kiss." But 2 weeks later, she dumps me to go back to an old boyfriend. Flames again. And later, at that earlier reception with the Salvador Dali painting, she tells me she's marrying a new guy, a bearded professor. And I say, oh, and then later I find out ME keeps a gun in her purse. Maybe I dodged a bullet. Smoke of a distant fire, but I survived. So that's my poor broken soul on fire.
What a great story. I love it. That's
Thank you.
funny.
The only thing that's not true is the Salvador Dali painting was not really at the museum, but I thought it was appropriate.
I think that I completely agree with your creative license there.
Well, thank you very
Good
much.
storytelling.
I appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Edgar.
Thank you,
great.
John.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go to
Wonderful.
Alice. There's
Hi.
Alice.
Hope you can see this.
Yes.
So the first one is my skin on fire at the beach when I forgot to put on suntan lotion and I was all red. And the next one, actually, my house was caught on fire. My friends and I had a party and left a whole trash can full of empties on the heating grate, and we left. And I went to my other friend's house, and while I was gone, the house caught on fire. But fortunately, they got there in time to just get enough smoke damage. We got completely free new furnishings and carpet. So it kind of worked out.
I think actually, so that's one of the things that makes like the whole creation and destruction and pros and cons, like that makes that so like an interesting, rich moment. Like, oh my God, the house on fire, and we all have a one particular reaction. And then there's just like we got to redecorate. It just like
we
twit
got
like
the furniture was like 40 years old. It was my grandmother's, and we got all brand new furniture and new furnishings. So, and nothing important got hurt, just smoke damage. So
perfect.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And then this one, my brother dared me to eat an entire pepper, and I didn't know it was like the world's hottest pepper. So there I am with my mouth on fire. And then here, like everybody else, there's an ex's book in the fire because I didn't want to have it on the shelf anymore. And the good news is I had more room on the shelf for other books.
Right.
And then this one, I live in a fire zone here in San Diego, and little embers came from the wildfire and put holes in my furniture outside. But the good thing is I got new furniture, but our house was saved. Many in the neighborhood were lost.
Oh my God.
So that's all I lost was my outside furniture. And the last one, I tried to do something positive, so lighting the Shabbat candle to start Shabbat. Like I've
Begin
tried
the
to
day.
do something a little less negative. Yeah.
Right. And I like it's beginning the day of rest too.
Yes.
There's something really, lovely, beautifully done.
Thank you.
Nice.
Alice, thanks so much. Okay, we'll go to Kai next. A couple more.
Okay, so my first panel is just incense. The second one is, and these are all true, is a card from my ancestors, which I on Valentine's Day because I had a very special day with my grandmother on Valentine's Day one year. I just burn cards in honor of my ancestors on Valentine's Day. And then this next one is when my coat caught on fire. And then the last one is when I was young, some silly putty got stuck on the bottom of a cookie sheet and it caught on fire.
Yeah.
And so my mom dumped baking soda on it, but I had learned a lot about what happens, what you should do if there's a fire. I learned about that
Yeah.
at school. And so I had a fire escape plan all planned out. And so that's me going on the fire
Your
escape
fire
plan.
escape.
Like I
Gotcha.
stayed close to the ground and went
Right.
out the front door. So
That's great. That's a story. That panel. That's a story. Doing your crawling away fire escape.
Yeah. And having
Yeah.
that silly putty escape plan ready.
Right.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Kyle.
Yeah. Thank
All
you.
right. We'll
Thank
go to
you.
Jennifer next. If Jennifer, we'll go to then Mishka, then we'll finish with Lauren. Jennifer?
Hi.
Here we go.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
So mine is really small. I have this here, and the first panel I have I burnt my past pains and the death of my father, all of that pain that came with it. And then this other panel, I just have this here as my stove and all the fire that comes from my cooking. And then here I have good type of fire. This is like a just nice fragrance coming from this little jar here. So it's not like good, not bad fire. It just brings me so much peace. And then I have this panel here. This is me every Friday. This is what my head looks like.
Woo! Working. Yeah.
And Ellen, thank you so much. I made a presentation on your book. Yes, on at the ESBH conference this year.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, good. Well, I'm so glad that you're here. Thanks.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. That's great. Thank you.
Thanks so
Awesome.
much. Wow, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome. We'll go to Mishka next. Here's Mishka.
Hi. I'm sorry, I didn't follow directions. I did it on my iPad. Can I share?
Yeah, I gotta change it for you.
Okay.
There you
Mine
go.
is a story. I also didn't follow directions on that either. All right, it's quick. Every meal in college came with giant cookies about the size of my own hand. An older student taught me you can make cookies taste freshly baked by putting them on the bagel toaster conveyor belt.
Whoa.
While it baked, I went to the salad bar to balance out my lunch with some delicious veggies. When I turned back around, one of my favorite lunch ladies was patting out a 3-foot tall flame with her apron.
Oh no. Nice
It's
flames.
a little PSA for everybody.
That's right.
Stay with your cookies.
Stay with your cookies.
Right.
Stay with your cookies. Wait, sorry, I gotta write that down. Your favorite lunch lady, no less, not just a lunch lady.
One of my favorite lunch ladies.
one of
I mean,
your
I love
favorite.
them all, but I felt really bad.
Thanks, Mishka.
You're welcome.
That's great.
We will finish with Lauren. Here we go.
All right, so this is my copy of Ellen's book. Oops, I'm trying to get it to focus. Sorry, let's see. I wonder what's going on.
Yeah, it doesn't
Well,
focus
that's
at all.
okay. It doesn't want to be shown, but I will upload it and then it'll be in the PDF.
Oh.
Sorry about that. I don't know why it won't focus, but it's very blurry. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Hey, put your hand there.
You put
It's
your
looking-
hand mirror.
Yeah, it's looking for a flash.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll
wow.
start in
Weird.
this corner. This is an electrical kettle that caught on fire. Because it was like silver, but I thought it was a regular tea kettle, but I put it on a stove, and so that was not good.
This is an electrical fire that was in my car coming from the hazard lights. How do I? I don't know. So funny. My secret. Okay, finger. It's like magic. Sorry, guys. Maybe that's okay. I don't know what's going on, but this one was like a chair fire. I came home and my housemates were like looking at this chair. They were gonna burn it in the fireplace, but it was definitely not made of real wood, so it was like bright green. And I got home just in time to use the fire extinguisher to put it out. But they were really transfixed because it looked like Maleficent fire, like just bright green. But yeah, those are my fires.
Wow.
Sweet. I guess thanks, Lauren. We'll have a chance to. Are you going to upload it?
Oh, I think they're muted now, but yeah, definitely upload it. I love that they worked with your book, Ellen. Like I wanted to see that a little more clearly, that and see how that worked. It was super colorful. Thanks so much. This was super cathartic and fun and transformative. I can't believe we got all to draw in that like shared space and then make these like stories about purging and burning and transforming and
that was really super duper fun. And cool. Amy, thank you all for being here and for your energy and for showing your stuff. Now I'm like talking and reading the chat at the same time.
Well, show your book one more time too.
You could save the chat. You could save the chat.
That's true.
And then read it after. Just the three little dots on the upper right side. You press it, and it'll save it for you.
Save chat.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
The Adventures of You. One for yourself and one for everyone on your holiday list.
Nice. Ellen, it's so nice. It's so nice that you were here, and let's not wait another 30 years. No,
yeah,
30 years, but
what a pleasure.
So awesome.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad you wore that hat
Tom,
again too. That hat's great. I'm going to ask everybody to unmute and give you a round of applause and just say thank you. It's really great. I hope we have you back soon and not years later. Are you still doing your coaching?
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Ellen.
Thank you.
I get busy.
Thank you.
Cloud now.
Ellen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come back from Mike Lowry next week, buddy.
So good.
I love the wolves.
Fire.
All right. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next week. Ellen, thanks so much. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Night.